we successfully renegotiated NAFTA and protected Canadian jobs, protected steel workers and aluminum workers, protected our supply managed sectors and agricultural workers.
You've talked about the Conservatives and what they can do, but they are 20 points ahead. You and the Liberals are sitting further back.
Jagmeet Singh just got destroyed on live TV. In a shocking CTV panel discussion, the NDP leader found himself cornered and struggling to defend his position. Witness the moment Singh's political career took a nosedive as Pierre Poilievre unleashed a barrage of devastating arguments. This video exposes the truth behind Singh's non-confidence motion and why it might be his biggest mistake yet. Picture this. Jagmeet Singh, the once rising star of Canadian politics, strutting into the CTV panel with an air of confidence. He's ready to defend his non-confidence motion against Trudeau's government. But little does he know, he's walking into a political buzzsaw named Pierre Poilievre. As the cameras roll, Poilievre wastes no time. He fires off his opening salvo, a barrage of questions that hit Singh like a freight train. Mr. Singh, you claim to oppose the government, yet you've propped them up for years. How can Canadians trust your sudden change of heart? Singh's composure crumbles. He stammers, searching for words that won't come. The smooth-talking leader we once knew is nowhere to be found. Instead, we're left with a politician desperately trying to keep his head above water. In a moment that will haunt Singh for years to come, he utters the words that seal his fate. Right now, there is no vote that would trigger an election.
Canadians want is a chance to elect a new government. And you can make that happen. Listen, Peter Julian told CBC News that this could happen in the spring. But why wait? What are you waiting for?
He wants to impose a tariff on his own companies, a 61-cent a liter carbon tax.
The studio falls silent. Viewers at home lean in, wondering if they heard correctly. Did the man calling for a non-confidence vote just admit he has no intention of forcing an election? Poilievre pounces on this golden opportunity. His eyes narrow, a predator sensing weakness in his prey. He circles Singh with relentless follow-up questions, each one exposing the contradictions in the NDP leader's position. Singh's responses grow more awkward by the second. He struggles to explain how he can simultaneously oppose the government and support it. His words become a jumbled mess of political doublespeak, leaving even his staunchest supporters scratching their heads. As Poilievre prepares to deliver his knockout argument, the tension in the studio is palpable. Singh's credibility is hanging by a thread, and everyone knows it. The Conservative leader takes a deep breath, ready to unleash a final devastating blow. In that moment, it becomes clear Jagmeet Singh's political career is on life support. His fumbling performance has not only undermined his own position, but cast doubt on the entire NDP's strategy.
Once prosperous, Halifax has 35 homeless encampments. The Prime Minister admits in his own press releases 1 in 4 kids are not getting enough food. After 9 years of this Prime Minister, everything is broken. 25% of Canadians are now living in poverty.
As the dust settles, one question looms large. How will this disastrous appearance affect the new Democratic Party's standing in Canadian politics? While Singh's TV meltdown exposed cracks in the NDP's facade, the real story lies deeper. 8 times since entering a deal with Trudeau, Singh has propped up the very government he claims to oppose. This betrayal of NDP values has party loyalists seeing red and sharpening their knives. The numbers don't lie. Recent polls show the NDP's support plummeting to a measly 15%, a far cry from their glory days under Jack Layton. Remember when Singh burst onto the scene, full of charisma and bold promises? He was supposed to be the fresh face that would lead the NDP to new heights. Instead, he's driven the party off a cliff. The contrast between Singh's initial promise and the NDP's current struggles is stark. Party members are in open revolt, furious over Singh's cozy relationship with Trudeau. It's not just the confidence agreement, it's the repeated capitulation on key NDP priorities.
Freeland resign shows that 2/3 of Canadians think Justin Trudeau should also resign.
And we got people that are saying, I can't find a home, my bills are up. Given all of that, we've got a prime minister that's more focused on fighting his own party than fighting for Canadians. It's clear that he's got to go.
From pharmacare to housing, Singh has failed to deliver on the promises that got him elected leader. But it's the NDP's controversial support for the Trudeau government that really has party faithful fuming. Time and again, Singh has chosen to prop up a liberal government that pays lip service to progressive ideals while pursuing centrist policies. The result? A watered-down agenda that satisfies no one and leaves the NDP looking weak and ineffective. The list of policy failures and compromises is long and damning. Singh's inability to secure meaningful concessions on climate action, indigenous rights, and wealth inequality has left many questioning his negotiating skills. Even worse, his reluctance to withdraw support in the face of liberal scandals has made the NDP look complicit in Trudeau's missteps.
There's going to be an election this year.
I know there's going to be an election. Canadians know it's coming in October. It could be sooner in the spring, but you're the one who can make that happen. So why not commit to making it happen?
Now, a cabinet shuffle is still on the table as potentially happening this week, but when, we still don't know.
As dissatisfaction grows, whispers of a potential leadership challenge are getting louder. Party insiders, speaking on condition of anonymity, hint that several high-profile NDPers are quietly gauging support for a run at the top job. Singh's days are numbered, one senior party official confided. It's not a matter of if he'll be replaced, but when. This brewing storm within the NDP couldn't come at a worse time. With a federal election potentially on the horizon, the party finds itself at a crossroads. Can they right the ship in time to present a united front to voters? Or will internal strife and Singh's fumbles lead to electoral disaster? As we look ahead to the NDP's uncertain future, one thing is clear. Jagmeet Singh's political survival hangs by a thread.
Absolutely grilled on national television over and over and over, asking the same question, and Jagmeet just squirms and wiggles around.
Polls show that most of them want an election. So if you have the power to make that happen for Canadians, and you're acting in the best interest of Canadians, isn't that what they actually want?
Well, there's going to be an election this year, 2025, or next year.
The question now is whether he can pull off a miracle comeback, or if his career will end in ignominious defeat. Jagmeet Singh's fall from grace is nothing short of spectacular. Once hailed as the NDP's golden boy, he's now become their biggest liability. His disastrous TV appearance exposed not just his personal failings, but the deep cracks in the party's foundation. Experts paint a grim picture for the NDP's future. With a staggering 67% of Canadians wanting Trudeau out, Singh's continued support for the Liberals is political suicide. One analyst predicts, the NDP risks becoming irrelevant if they don't make drastic changes soon. Can Singh salvage his career from this wreckage? It seems unlikely. As the vultures circle and party insiders sharpen their knives, one thing's clear. Jagmeet Singh's days as NDP leader are numbered. The only question left is, will he jump or will he be pushed?